Hello, I'm Quinn Miles, and this is my urine production video. Here is my rendition of a nephron. To start, we have the renal artery, which eventually leads into the afferent arteriole, which then goes into the glomerular capillaries, and the efferent arteriole is exiting, which then leads to the peritubular capillaries. Down here you have the vasa recta. Back up here you have the Bowman's capsule, which leads to the proximal convoluted tubule. Here is the loop of Henle. Up here is the distal convoluted tubule, and here is the collecting duct. Urine gets produced when blood goes into the afferent arteriole and it gets filtered through the glomerular capillaries. Water and ions and glucose and other small waste products get filtered out of the capillaries here and enter the Bowman's capsule. Once it's in the Bowman's capsule, it becomes filtrate, which is similar to plasma but without the proteins or blood cells. Red blood cells and protein cannot leave the capillaries because they're too big. So once filtrate enters the proximal convoluted duct, we go into reabsorption. And reabsorption is when the body takes back any useful substances like glucose or amino acids or sodium or water. As we go down into the loop of Henle, we go into water conservation. So the descending limb is where water is reabsorbed. And as we go back up, salt is reabsorbed. And this helps, in conjunction with the vasa recta, it helps the body maintain proper water content. When we go up into the distal convoluted tubule, we get into secretion, where additional waste products like drugs or hydrogen ions or potassium and other toxins are brought into the tubules and gets prepared to be excreted from the body. So once all of the waste is collected and all the water that's going to stay in the urine is there, everything goes into the collecting duct and back through the rest of the kidney and gets excreted ultimately through the urethra.